When you hear someone say that they know that they know that they know when it comes to their personal spirituality with Christ, it simply means that the conviction of their mind has been translated to the heart, and therefore no doubt remains. One question Christians are often asked by non-believers is, do you ever doubt? And there have been times when we don't know what God's doing and how everything's supposed to work out. But the born-again Christian who has truly submitted and repented with a sincere heart and has come into a new revelation of who Jesus is to them as God doesn't usually have doubts about their eternal destination. Those who have not experienced this have trouble believing you can be that sure. But it's not so much a doubt of the mind, rather an assuredness of the heart that doesn't fail depending on circumstances. Romans 12:2 reminds us that we're not to be conformed to this world, but transformed into the likeness of Christ by the renewing of our minds. Doubt doesn't come from what your heart knows, but that part of your mind that hasn't yet been conformed into the likeness of Christ, which is a lifelong process. But as each part of your mind is conquered by the knowledge of Christ's transforming love, it becomes free from the bonds of fear and soars high above the doubt that tries to disable your faith. But if you don't constantly fight off the attack of the enemy that tries to throw doubt in your path, the enemy will eventually gain ground one step at a time until he owns your mind once again. If the enemy wins the war over your mind, then that can undermine the war of your heart. That's why it's so important that you immediately and continually work at submitting to the Lord and giving over that old mindset.